Hey everyone, my name is Kai, K-A-I, short for Lakai, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because I am dropping all things curly, beauty, and fashion related. And if you're not new, welcome back. Alright, so for today's video, I'm going to be talking about everything Olaplex. So I'm going to be talking about what Olaplex is, I'm going to be talking about how I incorporate it into my wash day routine, and it's going to be like a little first impressions because I am using a second Olaplex product that I have never tried before until this video, so we're going to be diving into that. So I'm super excited and stay tuned for more. So first off, what is Olaplex? So Olaplex is known for their single bond building ingredient known as Amino diclycol dimaleate. And if you ask me how many times I practiced that word before this video, it was a lot.
Wow!
Yes, that whole ingredient is a mouthful, but that is what they're known for. So because our hair is made up of disulfide bonds, when they break, this results in damage. So this is like split ends, hair breakage, a whole bunch of that stuff. So what Olaplex does is that it restores that broken bond from the inside out by using that single active ingredient. If you ever used an Olaplex treatment before, this explains why your elasticity is restored, you see an improvement of shine and softness, and just the overall health of your hair feels so much better. So Olaplex is made for all hair textures, for all densities, and for all porosities. Doesn't matter if you have low porosity, doesn't have medium porosity, doesn't matter if you have high porosity, it works for everything. So now we're gonna get into how I incorporate it into my wash day routine. So I use Olaplex as my pre-poo treatment. So pre-poo just generally means pre-shampooing, and it's a moisturizing protective treatment that you would do to make sure that your hair is fully moisturized and the shampoo does not strip away any moisture from your hair. Because even though shampoos can be sulfate free, they can still be stripping. So just to create the extra barrier, that's why you would incorporate a pre-poo treatment before you shampoo your hair. Generally, you can pre-poo with oils, you can pre-poo with Olaplex, and you can also pre-poo with pre-pooing products that are catered towards pre-poo. I know it's like a mouthful, but there are products that are called pre-poo or prebiotic or whatever the term may be that are catered to, like I said, what you would do before your hair. So with Olaplex, I always apply it on dirty hair. Some people, they don't like that feeling of applying a treatment on dirty hair, so what they'll do is they'll cold wash their hair, or they'll actually shampoo their hair once just to get rid of any buildup and then apply the Olaplex treatment. Personally, I apply it on dirty hair. I mean, you're still getting the same benefits of it, it's just a personal preference. If you want to apply Olaplex dirty hair, clean hair, co-wash hair, it doesn't matter, it'll still work actively as well. So what I would usually do is I would only use No.3 because it's part of their take-home edition. So not all Olaplex products are available to the consumer because some are just salon owners only. However, No.3 is a take-home edition, and now they also incorporated No.0. I'm actually super excited to be trying No.0 because they mentioned that with this single product, it intensifies the repair for this, which is kind of crazy because Olaplex does such an amazing job at repairing my bonds. So the fact that they made a product to intensify that treatment is kind of crazy. It's kind of like sick. That actually sounds like too hard to believe almost, but I'm gonna show you guys how it's really amazing. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I incorporate both these products in my wash day as my pre-treatment. So stay tuned.
So I had my hair in a bun since I was trying to extend my wash day a little longer, not gonna lie, but we are going to get right into the products. So starting with the No.0, this is what the packaging looks like and says that the bottle is 5.2 fluid ounces. It is in liquid form and comes in a squeezable bottle with a small little cap to make sure that no product gets out. Now this is typically the size of the No.3 product I would use in my hair, but the No.0 package actually came with a small mini sample size of the No.3, so that was like a little cute bonus to use instead of my regular size. So I grabbed my handy dandy plastic cape just to make sure that there was no product going everywhere, and also just to make the process a little bit easier for me. And then I decided to take my hair out of a bun. I feel like you guys have never seen my hair like this, which is why once I put it in a bun, there's literally no going back. And here I am contemplating whether I should finger detangle or get my detangling brush because it was worse than I thought. And I got my detangling brush. So here I am detangling my hair dry from ends to roots so that the No.0 product can saturate my hair thoroughly. Now the reason I detangled it dry is because the No. 0 product does recommend to apply the product to dry hair, so that's why I didn't use water at all. Look at all this hair! So once I detangled my full head, I began to apply the No. 0 product starting from my roots and worked my way down to my ends. I worked in sections, so once I finished applying the product to my ends, I twisted my hair so I can train my curls to go in a spiral motion. I repeated this process throughout my whole head. Once I was done, I put my twist in a bun and put a plastic cap over it. I let the No. 0 product sit in my hair for 10 minutes, which was the recommended time on the package. Here is a clip showing you how much product I used, and I was pretty generous with the product as well. So once my 10 minutes was up, I did not rinse my hair, but instead used my spray bottle to re-wet my hair so that I can go in with the No. 3 product. I repeated the same steps of applying the No. 3 in sections and then putting them back into twist once I was done. Quick fact about Olaplex. Olaplex is not a protein treatment. I repeat, it is not a protein treatment. It is only a bond building treatment, and that is a huge difference. So for those who are protein sensitive, you do not have to worry about using Olaplex because, like I mentioned, it's not a protein treatment. It is just strictly a bond building treatment. You do want to apply a small amount and not be so generous with the product because it is highly concentrated. So a little does go a long way. So Olaplex does recommend to leave the No. 3 product in your hair for at least 10 minutes, but I always leave it in for like 15 to 20 minutes. This is my hair fully shampooed, fully deep conditioned with no product in it. This is what Olaplex does. It works as magic and it makes my curls so defined, so luscious, so shiny, like you can see it all. So here I actually show you guys how crazy Olaplex is working. So I took a strand of hair from my head and I'm literally tugging it and it is not moving, it is not breaking. And this is also the amount of shedding I had before Olaplex, so when I dry detangled my hair. And this is what I shedded in the shower, this little bit, which is like, wow. So here I'm going to show you side by side. The left is going to be what I detangled from my head earlier to what I detangled my hair after.
All right, so we are back. So this is actually day 3 hair, but my hair still feels crazy moisturized. Like the shine, the definition of my hair, like it's just amazing. When I tell you this product has saved my hair so many times, it's honestly ridiculous. The reason why I recommend it so much is because for those who I have recommended it to come back to me like, thank you, Lakai. Thank you for introducing me to this product, because I'm telling you, it is so good. It is so bomb. Like, you saw the strand test. You saw how my hair was not breaking for nothing, and it has reduced my shedding overall. It has reduced the amount of breakage I have. Granted, I did just get a trim, but keeping the overall health of your hair is just so important, and I can't stress that enough. I really can't stress that enough. I always recommend deep conditioning, but I swear Olaplex and just pre-pooing with that treatment, it makes such a difference in your wash day. So let's talk about pricing. Let's talk about pricing, because Olaplex is a little investment. I won't lie to you. Olaplex is an investment. That's why it's so great. All right. So No. 3 is $28 on Sephora and on their Olaplex line. It only comes in 3.3 full ounces, but like I mentioned, a little goes a long way because it is highly concentrated. So with somebody who has full density hair, coarse, thick hair, and has high porosity, still won't finish this whole bottle. If you're using it correctly and using the right amount, you will not finish this bottle. Now granted, the amount of uses you would get out of this bottle would depend per case. The little sample that I got, I didn't even use half of it. That's what I mean by you have to know how much you're using. So when I first used Olaplex, I was using a whole bunch. I would go 2 wash days with the whole bottle. Then I read up some more and did some more research and realized I'm using way too much product. Like I said, it's highly concentrated, so you don't really need that much for that ingredient to work in your hair. Even if you got the thickest, fullest, high, dense, like coarse, high porosity hair, I grant you will get at least 3 to 5 uses out of this. 3 to 5 uses. I feel like even more though, but you're gonna get a lot out of this. Now, with the number 1. The number 1 is also $28, but it is in liquid form. So it does, like I mentioned, does goes in that little small nozzle. So I feel like with this, with the amount that I've used, I feel like I would probably get 4 uses out of it. And that's just me being really generous with the product. For somebody who has like high density, high coarse, high porosity hair, might only get 2 uses out of this. Now, would I purchase this again? Honestly, I'm not sure. I would say I see the benefit of the treatment, but because I use Olaplex every week in my wash day, I feel like I may not need it all the time. I feel like I would use number 0 if I feel that my hair is just really dry. It's just one of those off days. Like my curls aren't curling, my hair is really dry, it's frizzy in most areas. Like I love frizz, but if it's frizzy in most areas where it's like, okay, this is too off or it's too much, I probably incorporate this. So this I probably won't use every wash day, but I use number 3 every wash day, faithfully, once a week, every wash day. So yeah, so these 2 treatments combined are about $50. It's a little investment, but like I mentioned, you don't need to apply a lot of products for this to work, and I just think it's just such an amazing product. Like I said, 4 years, and I haven't come close to something that is better than this. So So yes, that was my full Olaplex treatment and my final thoughts on the number 0 product. If you have heard of Olaplex and was skeptical before this video, I hope this video gave you the knowledge, the info, the peace of mind to go out and buy that product, sis, because I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it at all. And if you do try that product, make sure to tell me if it worked for your hair, if you gained the same benefits that I did, or if you didn't. Just let me know. I would love to know how it works for your hair, and if you loved Olaplex as much as I do. Because sis, I'm telling you, will not be disappointed. Alright, but yes, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting me. Make sure you turn on the bell notification and to keep up with all my videos, and make sure you follow me at kai.flem on Instagram. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!